Alright, well hi folks, Steven here. So, we're going to do another part of this. This is a viewing of, let's see, this is Pokemon Red Randomized. So, as I explained in the first part we did last week, that I had done some stuff recently with the randomization of Zelda 3, one of my favorite games of all time. I said I would expand that to, let's see, to the Pokemon games. And wanted to see how that would come about and how that would all cycle through. Alright. So, with that being said, last time we got through the gym here in Vermilion City, beat Lieutenant Surge, and now I've got a couple things to take care of. Next major task, of course, is going to be to go through Rock Tunnel. So, just in case you missed the first part, what we have randomized here is pretty much all the wild Pokemon, the TMs, and a number of other things. Starters, of course. So right now I've got to go up, and feel free to let me know how the sound is coming along. Let's see, they're Mankey, don't need another one of those. We're just gonna... Yes, normally this tunnel here would be full of Diglett and Dugtrio. But now it's a lot of Mankey. I forget what the other thing is here that replaced the Dugtrio, the rare spawn. We should have enough, I believe. I might need to catch a few more Pokemon. Pretty heavy encounter right here, huh? It's honestly kind of like football, American football, that is. Sometimes you can go all the way down the field, and sometimes you get stopped every couple yards. So close to the stairs there. Did not escape that time. Okay, there we go. I shouldn't have too much trouble escaping. Okay, so we gotta get the HM here for Flash. Now, I hope I have enough, folks. I do think I still have my person who can use Cut. Okay. Yep, trades are randomized here as well, so that's a fun one. Let's see what we got here. Sandshrew, that's right. You may remember last time it took us forever to get a Pokemon that knew Cut. Or that could learn Cut, I should say. Oops, door's on the other side. Okay, so Professor Oak's Aid. I don't know if you can randomize the number there. I definitely have. 13, okay, that was closer than I thought. Alright, let's see. Item. So let's see how lucky we are this time and whether or not we can... Nope, no luck this time, huh? Alright, well, we're going to have to go... Let's see, I'm just debating about the route I want to take here to get to... Because we need to get back to Cerulean City so we can go through Rock Tunnel. Yep. So let's see. So is this to save time here? Of course, we do have, since this is, yes, an emulator, I do have a little bit of a shortcut here. I did change the overall speed to a little more reasonable double speed instead of the 4 times speed it was trying to do. Not getting... Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. In other news, I'm still trying to get still trying to work with Ann to figure out when our Hey You Pikachu music discussion is going to be. Hopefully sometime later this month, but now she has put out a few things. She did put out an episode a little over a week ago. Let's see here. All right, I can turn off the high speed there. Alright, so let's see. I'm still going to need that sand shrew because I still need to cut things down, at least occasionally. Which of these is going to be the least useful for the foreseeable future? Let's deposit Metapod for now. Okay, so based on my experience before, I'm not sure I really have an answer about what would use Flash. I think Electrode can, normally. Let's see if we're lucky this time. Okay, well that is what I would expect. Now, Electrode normally a hard Pokemon to come by, but actually it's on, like, because of this randomizer thing, it's on Route 1. And it's also in, let's see, I think I found it in a few other places, too. I didn't get that one on Route 1, but, also be skipping, of course, a number of the trainer battles that I don't need to fight here. I suspect we'll have fewer problems with HM moves now that I have a decent number of Pokemon. Excuse me. Hold in that sneeze. Admittedly, it is kind of funny that a little bush or whatever in your path keeps you from being able to move forward. I've seen comics about that, or at least one. Okay, let's go ahead and use Sandshrew and cut. Alright, still need to do a couple trainer battles here. Let's see, team, I've got Chop, Muck, Ninetales, Tauros, and two HM slaves, I guess, for the time being. Trainer battles are not randomized except for Ghost Rider. Yeah, they're the trainer classes are randomized. Alright, let's pick something that's a little bit better. And bring out Ninetales. Oh, thank goodness. Let's see, Ember should do some decent damage. Alright, now we're... Alright. Even though we're paralyzed, I may as well stay in there. Okay, maybe not. So yeah, Wrap didn't miss. There's very little damage, of course. Okay, good. Did not use Rep. Ooh, got a burn. Okay. Oh, good, it missed. There's very little damage with that, but... Okay, let's see if we can do a quick attack and get that a knockout here. Not quite. Alright. Let's see. Let's give someone else a shot here. Now, the lower level CPUs seem to battle somewhat randomly. So that's what goes on there. Alright. Not sure where the "you deceive me" part goes from. Let's see, grab this thing. Let's see. As I said, the TMs are randomized, so we're not sure exactly what we're going to get here. Let's see, Egg Bomb, Could teach that to Electrode. So you don't need to fight that guy, so I won't bother. We'll need to fight this guy. Let's see what we get here. Ace Trainer. Now let's see, I also changed it. There are a number of little tweaks here just to remind you. Critical hit rate is still higher than it is for a normal attack. But it's not the crazy speed-based thing that you get normally. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to... Very nice. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the way forward. I haven't memorized these games yet, so we'll see how this all turns out. I think, yeah, we gotta go to the right here. Preschooler. I think that one kind of works out for Bug Catcher. Okay, definitely changing out here. I probably should have changed that so I didn't have to... Excuse me. No real need to change here. I figured that would do about 1 damage. Any damaging attack, if it's not permanent by immunity or missing, will do 1 damage. Well, let's go ahead and pick something different here. Ooh, so close there. Yeah, some of these folks can just walk around and stuff like that. There we go. Not sure why I bothered with that if I just got through it, but oh well. Well, let's see. Maybe I should chance it here and see if I can get a one-hit KO with a Karate Chop. Yeah, not the fastest Pokemon, but there we go. If you have any questions about the randomizer or what I did or what's different, I did kind of say those at the beginning, but feel free to talk about those again. Alright, so let's see here. Go ahead and heal stuff back up. Okay. So let's see, since I'm not too keen on fighting every trainer, since they aren't randomized, I'll probably change that the next time I do a randomizer so that those... Well, let's see. There we go. Let's see if I remember the way through here. Hip now, huh? No, drowsy, I'm sorry. Silly me. Well, I wasn't planning on really using Roar anyway. Ooh. Lucky on the burns. Oh, now I'm going to fall asleep. Alright, this should take care of things. Nope, not quite. But, yep. You know, I should check my Pokedex. That's the one thing I forgot to do before I restarted this stream. Do I actually have... I'll probably see another one. Okay, I do have... I've seen them, obviously, but I have not caught them, so... Seeking, huh? Haven't done so great with trying to catch... That low kick had a chance to flinch. Yeah, that's always fun. No idea what the catch rate on Seeking is, but can't imagine it's too bad. Okay. Alright, we'll pick that up later for the time being. By the way, if you're interested in stuff that's going on the Pokecasters Network, you should be aware that they just announced a bunch of stuff for the next month or two. special events. I guess I should read those off while I'm here. There we go. Just punching that up in my browser. The Summer 2020 Charity Series. Okay, so let me go ahead and read those off while we got that. Now, technically it comes in later this month. Let's see, I think we're definitely going to change it for that one. Let's see, probably don't want Ninetales either, so I think Tauros is our best bet for Slowpoke. But anyway, for the Summer 2020 Charity Series on the Pokecasters Network, see, May 23rd is a day of streaming, and there's also a tabletop one-shot on the 23rd, and a trivia stream on May 30th. Darn, I have to use Tackle. I kind of figured that wasn't going to be quite powerful enough to knock out Slowpoke. Technician, huh? More Electrode! Yeah, they're everywhere in this randomizer. Well, I don't feel need to get another one, so... Yep, it's that fast. And I got a critical hit there. Not sure if I really needed that, but... Alright, probably should change my front Pokemon since this one's getting a little overleveled. Oh, Leer, that's something. Okay, let's bring in Ninetales, I guess, is probably a good enough one. It is the lowest level one that I'm not using as any sort of HM slave. Another Seeking here. Probably just want to run from this one. Go. Technician. I forget if those are super nerds or something else. Okay, definitely swapping out that one. And my team is very psychic and water weak right now. So we have to tackle our way through this. It's going to take at least two, probably critical hit. Okay, that speeds things up. Can't disable more than one move. If you want to know more about the Summer Charity Series, they talked about it on the Twitter feed, and they have so it's another it's mostly a charity event. There are some prizes for participants. Let's see, I always never quite remember the way out of here. Pretty sure actually the left leads to a dead end. Clefairy, huh? I may as well try. And Ninetales is obviously faster. And unfortunately, there is not an option on the randomizer to change the sleep or wrap mechanics, which is too bad. Okay, it's burn, so we definitely want to try and catch it. Now, the funny thing is, we've already seen Clefable. I think that was in Mount Moon. so let's head back up. Oh, is that all? A Charizard. Well, why not? Level 17 Charizard. Seems okay. Obviously, that'll do next to nothing. It's a Charizard, but it's got basically Charmander moves. Granted, the catch rate on the starters tends not to be so great. Alright, may as well switch to Muck and see what we get here. I mean, I guess the starters have to appear somewhere. Well, not necessarily maybe, but... honestly, if I want a Charizard, I might need to come back here and get... with some great or... No. I can eventually get Ultra Balls. Alright, this is probably my last shot here. Alright. So much for that. Yeah, probably should have used okay, good, it missed. So can I get a freebie here, it looks like. Yep, okay, I wasn't sure if it would quite knock it out because there's a little bit of variance, but... Alright, well I'll have to use an antidote and a potion after this, because I really do want to keep Ninetales going for a while. Luckily I do actually have one. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's worry about the paralysis, but that didn't happen. Ooh. Well, let's see. Got a couple Pokeballs left. Let's see what we can do here. No. Well, at least the results are consistent. It goes once and then... Okay, good. I did not get poisoned, so we'll just finish off this Nidoqueen. Ah, he did catch me right away. Okay. Let's pick something else here that might do a little bit better. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was going to knock it out. I knew it'd do good damage, but I do have soft-boiled on this thing, so I can do more with it. Okay, I'm going to speed this up and see if I can get a relatively quick KO. You know, I should probably just run from these for the time being. You know, I'm just going to run from this. It's not worth... I got very lucky in that last one, so it's not worth the time to do that. So let's see what we got here. Okay, we got this guy. Well, we'll see about that, good sir. Tamer, the hiker. Okay, definitely don't want to put Ninetales out there for this one, but a very good choice in the back there. Let's see, yep. Well, this is a good thing I switched, so I get some experience points. Softball, so it's one of the few you can use, I guess. Normally, those types of moves you can totally use while you're fainted, but not that one. I don't even know if I have gotten any revives yet. I think you might have to... So I should have thought about that one beforehand. Let's see, what have I got to work with here? I really don't have very much at all. This is going to be tough. Well, that's not bad for... Yeah, critical hit. Not bad for a... Alright. Alright, now I've got some things I can do here. Yep, just kind of gotta go back and forth between these two. Yeah, thanks to my higher level and the flinch chance, it's actually not that bad for a not very effective attack. Okay, that takes care of that guy. Okay, I should probably use this one on... Yeah, since I've kind of got two slots that are not particularly useful at the moment. Yeah, for the sake of HP conservation, I want to see if I can get to Lavender Town on the other side to... Like I said, sometimes you just get a few steps and... Okay, dead end. Like I said, I do not have this one memorized. Mount Moon I have a pretty good knowledge on in terms of how that thing is laid out. But not this one. Rock Tunnel is a little more foreign to me. Okay, this guy we have to fight. Well, hopefully I survive this one. My goodness. Okay, maybe get on this one. Let's find out. Be close. Ah. Well, I don't have much of a better choice here, so... Honestly, if it has self-destruct, I'd almost like it to use that. That would do even less damage, although that wasn't too bad. I kind of figured that should be a knockout on my side, so... see, is it down? Nope, that's a dead end. Like I said, not my forte here. Let's put this on speed up now. Now I do think that the oh great. Oh, Pokemaniac is, I believe, what those are. Well, this could do it. It could be sending me back to the Pokemon Center. I'm not too worried. Let's go ahead and use Cut. This might be one of those things where it always tries to use the same move. Because it thinks disable will... Oh, there we go. It did use Confusion. Alright. Okay, Sonic Boom. Oh! I was hoping we had it there, but not quite. I should leave the music on for this. Let's see if we can, how far we can take this. Alright, now we gotta do the real thing here. Let's see, let's... drop the accuracy. I think we can go to... Yep. Alright, down it goes. So let's see, I think I'll start out with lowering its accuracy. Now I do have a thing set up here where if I knock out a Pokemon that has a higher level, I get a good boost in the number of XP I get. Disable critical hit, but it failed? Interesting. Haven't seen that combination there. Okay, this is... I do survive. Well, maybe that Electrode will be good, good for me someday. See, can I scroll her off? No, looks like I need to actually fight her. And her. Okay, I am going to use my escape rope. And unfortunately, I don't have a Pokemon that knows Dig. So let's revive these folks. I guess I can put the Sandshrew back in the box, and I don't need... Well, I do need it because I'm using that shortcut there again. See if I can balance my team out just a little bit more here. You know, I'm probably not going to need Muck since I won't be catching too many more Pokemon until I can get to a store. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go ahead and use Metapod some. Should probably evolve that into a Butterfree next chance I get, but we'll see how it all goes. Yeah, there's a couple people trainers down there, one or two of them, and I just want to skip them. Yep. Well, the illumination can theoretically last a very long time. Alright, we're going to speed through this just to try and get back to where we were. Okay, come on. I guess I should wonder what actually stops you if you can't get away. Alright. Let's see. I'm always worried about if I overshoot. Oh, no Charizard. Well, I haven't taken any damage, and there we go. May as well switch those. Ugh. Should have a little easier time running. Okay, already fought that guy. Yeah, maybe in the post game I'll clean some of the trainers I intentionally skipped. Let's see. Whew. Almost to where we need to be here. Let's see. I skipped her, fought him, and now we have to go up. Alright, so this is the part where I have to actually do stuff. So, by the way, if you have navigated this in the dark for speedrunning purposes or otherwise, special conditions or status conditions are so fun. I don't know if I get a chance to wake up through this. Let's see, it'll have to give me... Okay, let's see what we get here. So no fairy type, so we should do pretty well with this. Critical hit, super effective, yep. So let's see, if I used... That's interesting. So it loses a little of its own health to heal that. Interesting. Believe it or not, I've never used it outside of battle before, I don't think. Works a little better with Chansey with its high HP stat. I really thought that was a critical hit there, but I guess not. And Red is pretty fast, so not totally surprising. Now just keep going here. And now we'll go back to Ninetales. I think that makes sense here. So let's see, hope we get some better luck and don't get sleep and wrapped and all that fun stuff. Ooh, very close there. I was hoping it would miss. And that should do it. Critical hit. Okay, let's see. I think we're getting towards the end here. Okay, let's see. Is there a way? Yeah, it's kind of a shame they didn't combine Pokemon Centers and Pokemarts like they did in the later games. No, I think the way the CPU uses that, you actually get money afterwards, provided you win, of course. Seems like the last little bit of the health bar goes away a little bit quicker. Oh, that's always fun. Let's see, what I got? Oh, I have Tauros still, so yeah, I should be fine there. Probably want to move that out of the lead slot, though, for the, Yep, I picked up some money. It's 2 times the level, so I guess that was a level 20 Meow, so I guess that makes sense. Yeah, not much I can do here. Let's see if I remember correctly. Yep, that is the way out. Alright, so let's see, there's a hidden item here. this guy rotates. Let's see, they turn. I forget if they have rotating trainers at this point or not, but I may as well just fight them. You can see Lavender Town is right now down there. So yeah, it took us, looks like nearly an hour to get through that area. It's can be pretty painful, but one more Slowpoke. Okay, we're going to not change Pokemon. Okay. Okay, that should take care of that. Let's see. Well, I can't really do anything in the Pokemon Tower for a little bit, but let's see, I think at this point I do have access to at least the Great Balls. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Make sure I have some Super Potions. Escape Rope, probably don't want that. Okay. But the Great Balls will give me a somewhat better chance of getting this stuff together. Okay, so now we gotta work our way across all of this. Let's see, I think I gotta fight one of these two. Swap out. Rambling, gambling dude, huh? Just a trainer. Probably do not want to keep Metapod out against a much higher level Growlithe, so let's see here. My best bet... yeah, it's probably still this guy. I don't see any need to change. Let's see, Vulpix. Nope, still nothing. I think Roar can work in trainer battles. It'll just force me to bring something else out. Or we'll bring something else out from my team. Oh, that's right. If I use Cut here, I can skip a lot of this. And see what's in this area right here, which is obviously more interesting than everything else. Okay, let's see what we get here. Well, I want to see what's in here at least a little bit. There we go, finally. Paris. Okay, I think it's a good time to bring out Ninetales on this one. that should pretty much take care of it. So you can see that Metapod got far more experience, or about a third more experience than Ninetales, so that was good, because Metapod was at a lower level. I think I will definitely try and evolve it. Any day. There we go. Another Paris, huh? Well, I want to power up Ninetales for the Celadon Gym Battle, which I certainly hope to get through today. Oh, we're still faster. Okay. Well, I'm not going to spend too much time there. Let's go ahead and use... Okay, so let's see. The way this one works is we have to go underneath Saffron City. See if I remember correctly, that goes through here. And we go through this fun, relatively empty tunnel. There might be a hidden item or two in there somewhere, but not something I'm terribly concerned about. Let's see, different patch of grass. Let's see what we get here. There we go. It does technically have ground typing, but it doesn't. Okay, let's use quick attack. I do want to try and catch this. Might be a... barely. Okay, let's use a Great Ball and see if we do any better than... Okay, that's going to be a knock-on. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, let me make use of that, and we're going to use... So I don't think I have anything that can really do... Well, I may as well use this. If I need our luck. Might have to wait till I get Ultra Balls for some of this. I think we're going to just use Sonic Boom and call it a day here. But that was fun. We know another place where Nidoking is. Granted, if it's a Pokemon we already know from before. Alright, I'm debating about whether I want to do the gym first or the Team Rocket hideout. Actually, I should probably see... So I could try and get an Eevee, but I forget if this is actually the roof or not, but it's not. It's actually the one right before it, so not elevator accessible to the vending machines, really? And let's get an extra fresh water. Alright, let's see what these are. Headbutt, huh? That's not a bad move. I do still wonder if that was what got the Britney Spears song on the soundtrack. Defense curls, yeah. But headbutt is not a bad move, and I will try and use that for something, I guess, here. Not sure if I need another one on there, so I might actually save this for a little bit and see if one of my other Pokemon can make good use of it. Not exactly surprising that Tauros can use that. See, so these are all those. I don't need to spend money on those just yet. Okay. I would look up what the technical machines... Evolution stones as usual. Let's see, is there another guy? Nope, just one guy on this floor. Not sure if this is supposed to be based on a okay, well, I can't buy anything anyway. So we're gonna work our way back. Yeah, very tight on item space in this version of the game. Have to go to... Supposed to be telephones? So let's drop off some stuff we're not going to need here. I don't think Defense Curl is going to be a... Okay, stuff we don't need. I should probably just actually use some of the stuff there. Now, there is a hard limit on the amount of things you can carry. Okay, let's see. Am I going to need... If there are any other dark caves, I don't think Victory Road or the Mansion are dark, so I guess we don't need that for anything else, so... Okay, let's free up a few spaces here. Let's see, HP up. Let's use that on... Well, technically Electrode has the least, but it has the lowest level. Okay, what else we got here? Any other... Yeah, I swear they changed some of the learnability stuff. Well, at least Electro can learn Thunder. Not sure why Tauros can. Not sure I'd bother, but... Well, that's interesting. Aurora Beam, huh? I'm having better luck than I used to. can't get rid of the move there. Hydro Pump, huh? Yeah, I'm not sure where the move list comes from. See, I'd much rather teach Swords Dance to Tauros if it would let me, but I'm sure can't learn Thunderbolt. Yeah, they must have done something here, because some of the times these make sense. There are some more things I might need to cut. So let's see. Well, let's take care of this fresh water so I can free up an inventory space. A lot of fresh water to go around, huh? Let's see. I really do kind of want to do the whole gym thing. So let's see if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I still need the cut here. I think this might be the last thing that really needs to be cut in the game, but I could be wrong about that. There we go. So let's see, you can kind of work your way around some of these folks. But I'd like to battle at least one of them before I really... Okay, so let's see. I mean, Ninetales is at a good spot there, but... Good luck there, yeah. Okay, now I can evolve that to Butterfree. Yeah, I might just want to use Quick Attack once it, even though this will probably take 2 hits. Or more, wow. I guess I gotta... maybe hope for a miss, I don't know. Boy. Okay, we're gonna switch here for... I'm not even sure how much it matters, but yeah. Okay, now we get... Oh, no, but we're fully paralyzed. That was so nice. Okay. Well, at this point, I guess I will have to go back to the Pokemon Center. And okay, this one evolved. Didn't want this to evolve before Lieutenant Search. I thought I might use it in there. Alright, let's make high speed to the Pokemon Center. For some reason I always end up going further to the right there and need to do that. I think there's a PP up. Okay, I'll probably deposit that and don't seem to really have a... Okay, let's go back to the department store. See if we can get a better fire move. Well, no way to find out what any of these are unless I buy them. So let's see, TM32. See if any of these are good. Conversion, well, that one I might just sell back. Now that is potentially a very good one. So let's see, I don't think I'm going to be using Roar too much. Okay, these are not cheap. I do want to watch what I'm spending. Yeah, they definitely mess with some of the stuff here. Alright, let's... Yeah, smoke screen is not the thing I'm really looking out for, but... I don't know, do you think I should take a chance with some of the other stuff here? Why not? Okay, we started at 37. Alright, I think that's probably enough for now. Oh, that must be one I already have. I must have 2 of a TM here. I must have bought an extra copy of something. Yeah, okay, now I have an extra Hydro Pump. That's right. Silly me. Interesting. Well, who can I teach this to? Well, no one in my current team, but Thunder Punch is admittedly kind of interesting. Okay. Now, of course, there's no physical special split, so that is a special attack. Definitely want to finish at least one gym in today's thing, since we're coming up close to 9 o'clock my time. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? So Butterfree's not going to do us a ton of good, really, unless we can get some more moves, but... She's a writer. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and use Amnesia. Oh, well, so much for your team. Yeah, kind of figured that'd be a one-shot with, most, if not all of these should be... Oh, critical hit, yeah. Well... pretty easy. So let's see, what path do we want to take here? If we want to go straight to Erica, we kind of can. So we just have to fight one more thing in the interim there. Very, in a way, I kind of like this more than the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, just because if you want to in that game, you want to refight Erica. Well, let's see. This could also be a very short... Execute probably has a better special than some of the other ones, but... Oh, she's got a good vocabulary. We'll see how this one goes. So let's see. I'm still faster, so we'll just have to wait for this to finish, and hopefully then I can... see what this is. Probably not a one-hit KO, but yeah, well over half. Not your day, Erica, so far at least. Let's see how the rest of this goes. This very well might be a one-hit KO. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, almost! forget if they work differently in this game, but in any case, yep, one super potion. You needed a... Well, it goes when they attack, when they would have attacked, that's right. You are not so limited, I believe. Yeah. By the way, if you saw the first part, you noticed there's some wild Vileplume just north of Cerulean City for whatever reason. Boy, not worked out for Erica today, has it? Alright, TM21 is Screech, huh? Like I said, they're randomized. Normally she would have given you, I think, Mega Drain, or... I think that might be what it is. Okay, so 4 badges, so we're halfway on that track. And I think this should be the last time I really need to cut anything, but obviously we need to progress in the game. We need... Oh, I might have a bicycle. I don't think I ever bothered to get that. So let's see. I'm gonna make my way back to the Pokemon Center. It was such a tough battle. So I don't think I'll be needing Sandshrew anytime soon. Yeah, I got a lot of space for Pokemon, but not so much for... Let's see, what do I... You know, some of those are just so low level, is it even worth bringing them out? See, do I want to try while I'm here to get some of the other... Probably should save, even though... Well, I think I might, in order to get the Fly HM, which, well, let's see here. Is that... Let me check over here on the... If I need the... I may need the... No, I need the cut there, so, yeah, I need my... Unfortunately, I need my, thing back here. I need to get the... Definitely want the Fly HM for... Let's see here, need to use... Well, that's right, there's another... Okay, I believe that is... Alright, let's see. You know, I don't actually have any flying type Pokemon, but given the way this game has worked out, I do kind of wonder if I can teach... Okay, didn't think so. In a normal game, I would not be able to do that anyway. Okay, we do have another little field over here. Let's see what we can do. A tentacle in the middle of land. Because why not? Yeah, don't be too surprised when we go in the water area. Get some very odd things on the water there. Quickly here to get back to the Pokemon Center. And then we're going to go to... Okay, well, I can do a couple things here. I can try and see... I can try and see a Spearow. Can learn Fly. Not a given. Okay. Well, at least that one makes sense. Oh, that's right. I am poisoned. Alright, well, let's see. I'm not sure actually if I have the badges I need to use Fly just yet. Well, I can. Okay, so we're going to go to... I think I need the... So yeah, that is not quite what I wanted, but should do okay. Let's see here. Okay, let's get our bicycle. Okay. Yeah, I think... Even though I should theoretically be able to give him the bike voucher that should free up a spot, but apparently not. No, apparently that's not how it works. That's not my line. Now, you are really tight on items here. Actually, I should probably deposit a few more things. Okay, well, in order to make progress in the game, since we can't get past the Snorlax without the Pokeflute, gonna have to clear out the Team Rocket hideout, at least do part of that today. Spearow's not going to be too much use for me in the dungeon. Let's see. Make this a little more interesting. Really shouldn't be able to fly, but there is this thing in the randomizer where you can change it so that it will yeah, part of me really hopes there's not like a really good thing in the Game Corner rewards. Obviously what we're doing here is a... I have Confusion Disabled Headbutt. Okay, so we're going to swap that for this guy. Definitely a bit over-leveled here, so I just don't think I'll have too many problems with this dungeon, other than trying to remember which way everything goes. Okay, so that should do it. May even get multiple levels here. Nope, just the one. Actually, well, I have Aurora Beam. Let's see how that does. Darn, too bad I don't have soundproof. Yeah, I think there you can kind of see it almost looked like it went down to where it was and then looped down, which is kind of weird. Alright, let's take care of that. Moving up quickly. So let's see here. Okay. Okay, I think the way this one works, that's really the exit, so I have to go down there a level. interesting the way your character just spins around like a top. So let's see, I forget which of these, if any, are worth anything. Moonstone. Okay, I'm going to run out of inventory space pretty quickly here, so I might want to figure something out. Yeah, okay, I figured. Okay, is there anything here I can... I mean, I have the rare candy, but I really don't want to just use those. Let's see. I'm not sure I'll actually need a Moonstone, but... Well, given I can get TM1 anywhere... sure, why not? I think I'm going to use Leader. So, I have no idea why or if it would be able to... Alright. Well, that's right, I can't exit that way, so we're going to have to move our way around the maze a little bit. I'm so glad for newer games with much more... That's right. Okay, I'm stuck here. So I'm going to need... There's a whole key and other stuff here, so let's... Yes, pay no attention to the little kid walking around your hideout. Okay, we're going to go super quick here to the... Let's see. Oh, that's right, it's the department store. That's why I can't remember where the Pokemart is. Doo-dee-doo. Alright, I'll just sell a nugget. I sell a couple things, to be honest. Yeah, inventory management is a problem. Then I can take... I want to deposit here. And that Moonstone. Okay, what else we got here? See if it starts yelling at me. Okay, apparently I still have some space there. I think you might have more space on the... I don't know. I don't know if it's equal to what you have there or not, but that should free up hopefully enough for me to get through this thing. Alright, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, TM07. I'm tempted to just throw that one away. If I need space later, I will. Okay. So here we actually do... Should have healed while I was at the Pokemon Center, but I've forgotten that. Play it safe here and use a super potion. It might have been enough to knock me out from 17 hit points. To have to double check the before and after. Okay, what do we got here? Hyper Potion. Well, it's better than nothing. I forget. There's like one person you have to fight to get like the lift key or whatever. I don't think it's this guy, but I gotta keep looking around. Not that confident. So let's bring out... That's Tathlia then. Critical hit, but it failed. Okay, so next turn I can use the Stomp. Yep, and I'm unlucky enough to get poisoned. But this being Gen 1, of course I can do that. When you knock out a Pokemon, you don't have to take those extra damage things. Yeah, I didn't think this would quite knock it out, but... I believe I have an antidote. Yes, I do. Yeah, so I think I have to come back here with the lift key, so this will take me... See if I remember correctly, you go down here. And this might be a required fight, or not. Your choice. This takes you there. This is the area that has a lift key, I think. Might just be on that desk. No, HP up. Okay, well, I don't want to use that for space, so let's go ahead and believe I might have already seen TMO2. Uh-huh. Let's risk it here. Let's see. Ooh, almost. Critical hit. Alright. Now we can finish this. Yeah, if I remember correctly, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there's a little bit of a different puzzle that you have to solve. Okay, another rare candy. Yeah, the bottom one just takes you to the same place, but a little bit more quickly. I think I'm following the right path at this point. Yeah, that goes to the place I've already been, so we'll just use the lift key. I think it's the fourth floor basement we want. Okay, I think we gotta fight both of these guys, so let's see here. Barely doing any damage there, I mean. I don't know, should I risk it and try and, probably not. But let's do something different and see what, Ooh, accuracy. Well, that's not bad. Okay. Fine by me. I'm getting pretty good flinches here. I'm not sure if that's a... Well, shall we risk it again? I guess I should actually... Okay, no poison, and... yeah, we got it. Critical hit. Okay, that helped. This moving. Still not doing much. There we go. Yep, you have to... I forget if there's something else down here, like a hidden item or something. Yes, there is. Okay, I thought so. Okay, raise the defense of something. Given this is Gen 1, the stats are all weird. Max out that Tauros. Alright, well, we should be able to take care of Giovanni. Yeah, and no special theme for any of the Team Rocket stuff in this generation. Ann and I talked about that during our discussion on that thing. Well, in this case, I'll probably just wind up using... barely anything, huh? Now it did 5 damage. I'm being a little bit risque here with all the switches I can just leave out. Ooh, not quite. And that was a critical hit, huh? Yeah, let's just get this over with. Well, didn't end up quite the way I expected, but I should be able to finish this off with Tauros. if that prevents flinching or not, but it might. Yeah, it's kind of a pseudo-signature move for Kangaskhan until later generations when more Pokemon got that. Woo! And there we go, I get the self-scope. Alright. Let's see, we're going to go to the first floor. And the music restarts there. And we still have to fight this guy, huh? You know, let's see. Might be getting fast enough that it's a slow grimer, I can tell you that much. Lucky miss there, and yep. Oh, it's confused. Okay, finally. And that should be a knockout. We still gotta fight this guy. And it's a shame all his minions don't just capitulate or leave or whatever. Another critical hit. Okay, well. Let's just switch here and get to... I often bring out normal types against psychics. I guess that's my trading card game Gen 1 logic trying to kick in here since I don't have any access to... Oh, there we go. I guess I can send out Butterfree. It's not going to be able to do much here. And it does very little damage, of course. Normally, of course, in the original Gen 1 games, it was a normal type move, but now it's a fighting type move. And, okay, there we go. Well, I could stick around here and finish a few more of those guys off. How am I on money? Okay, let's try a few more of those TMs and see if we can do something with those. Nope, nope. It's the mansion. I got that wrong. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting that this is always called the Pokemon Center theme, even though in the first generation, at least, it's used for Pokemons as well. So let's see, we started at 37 was the last one. TMO1 we don't need, so it's only, what, 5, 9, 17? Okay, let's see what the heck these are. Well, rest is... I'll keep that one around. It's a useful one. Competitively, it's a useful one. Let's see who can learn this. I don't know. I think I'll deposit all 3 of those. Amnesia was definitely the best one, I think, of all the ones they were selling there, with all the randomized things going on. Let's see. So, I do like being able to walk faster. Of course, the stadium had the Duo and Dodrio modes. See, oh, the lift key I won't need anymore. Okay, well, let me save my game. I think that is going to be a good place to stop for the day, but thank you very much for watching this. I'm not sure how many more parts I'm going to do with this, and see where it all goes from there, but we'll see if we come back to this at some time. I may do some planning to clean up some stuff outside of the stream, but alright, well, thank you very much, folks, and see you around again.